Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this fluffy crochet top. I'm making it in a size small and the full written pattern from sizes extra small to 3 extra large will be available for free on my blog. The link is in the description bar. You'll need bulky chunky weight or 12 ply yarn, some scissors, a 6.5mm crochet hook, a darning needle, and some stitch markers. Today I'll be using Caron Latte Cakes in the colour Blueberry Mist. I highly recommend using this yarn to achieve the fuzzy look. If you can't find this yarn, there are yarn alternatives listed in the blog post. To begin, create a slip knot. Insert your crochet hook into the loop. Chain 60. Once you have 60 chains, slip stitch into the first chain. Make sure that your ring of chains aren't twisted. Throughout this pattern, chain 2 does not count as a stitch. To begin round 1, chain 2. We're going to double crochet into the next 11 stitches. To double crochet, yarn over. Insert your hook into the chain. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. Double crochet until you have 11 stitches. Once you have 11 stitches, place a stitch marker on top of the last stitch. Double crochet into the next 10 stitches. Place a stitch marker on top of the last double crochet. Double crochet into the next 20 stitches. Place a stitch marker on top of the last double crochet. Double crochet into the next 10 stitches. Place a stitch marker on top of the last double crochet. Double crochet into the next 9 stitches. At the end of the round, slip stitch into the first stitch and turn. To start round 2, chain 2. Double crochet in each stitch until you reach the stitch with the stitch marker. Place 3 double crochets in the stitch with the stitch marker. Move the stitch marker on top of the second double crochet of the group. And you're going to repeat this 3 more times. So double crochet in each stitch until you reach the stitch with the stitch marker. Place 3 double crochets into the stitch with the stitch marker. Place the stitch marker on top of the second stitch. And then you're going to double crochet in each stitch until the end of the round. You should have 68 stitches in total. Slip stitch to join and turn. And now you're just going to repeat round 2 until the end of round 14. So to begin, chain 2. We're at the end of round 14 and as per usual, slip stitch to join and turn. In total, you should have 164 stitches. We're now going to crochet the joining round and we're going to separate the body from the sleeves. To begin, chain 2. Double crochet in each stitch until you reach the stitch with the stitch marker. Double crochet into the stitch with the stitch marker. Double crochet into the next stitch with the stitch marker. Your skip stitches form the armhole. Double crochet in each stitch until the next stitch marker. Double crochet into the stitch with the stitch marker. Double crochet into the next stitch with the stitch marker. You've now created your second armhole. Double crochet in each stitch until the end of the round. Slip stitch to join and turn. You should have 94 stitches in total. I recommend trying on your top to see if you like the fit. If you'd like to alter it, check out the blog post for more instructions. To start body round 1, chain 2. Double crochet in each stitch in the round. At the end of the round, slip stitch to join and turn. We're now going to decrease the body and I'm going to place a stitch marker underneath each armhole. To start body round 2, chain 2, double crochet in each stitch until you reach the stitch with the stitch marker. When you reach the stitch marker, we're going to double crochet 2 together. To double crochet 2 together, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Place your stitch marker on top of the double crochet 2 together. Double crochet in each stitch until you reach the next stitch marker. Double crochet 2 together. Place your stitch marker on top of the double crochet 2 together. Double crochet in each stitch until the end of the round, You should have 88 stitches in total. You're now going to repeat rounds 1 and 2 until the end of round 16. Whenever you're crocheting into a stitch with a stitch marker, remove the stitch marker and place it on top of the new stitch. Once you're at the end of round 16, remove your stitch markers. We're now going to repeat body round 1 one more time. So chain 2 and double crochet in each stitch in the round. I suggest trying on your top and then repeating round 1 until you reach your desired length. Once you've reached your desired length fast enough, to start the sleeves, insert your hook along the edge of the sleeve, secure your yarn and pull up a loop. To start your sleeves, chain 2. Double crochet into the next 4 stitches. Double crochet 2 together. Repeat the pattern of double crochet into the next 4 stitches and double crochet 2 together 5 more times. Double crochet in any remaining stitches. Place 2 double crochets 2 together in between the 2 stitch markers. Slip stitch to join and fasten off. Slip stitch to join and fasten off. Repeat these steps for the second sleeve. Weave in all of your ends, and you've finished your fluffy crochet crop top.